Welcome to a full body flexibility series. Hope you're doing well. Let's get into this with a front fold. Legs are straight, folding forward, dropping the head down, rotate your torso to one side, take a breath or two, swing it to the other side, couple of breaths. And we're going to come forward into a pigeon pose. We're going to focus on this right side. This particular sequence of stretches focuses on one side at a time. Let's lengthen through the right leg, through the shin, thigh, hip flexor region, and then we extend the spine up over the hips. Try to reach through the crown of the head, creating a neutral spine. And letting the hip flexor region and quadriceps give way. And then we're going to further lengthen that particular line, reaching up. You can see I'm rotating my head up through the arm, breathing. And then let's fold forward over the left thigh, sink into that position for a little bit, and then roll across through the gluteal fascia and muscles, and hold this position, rotating to the right, setting up to swing the right leg up and across the left thigh. And let's pull that right leg in, pull the right knee into the chest, give it a hug, nice and snugly. You can feel the right hip under tension, and then we lengthen up through the spine in that fixed position. Again, reaching through the top of the head, crown of the head. And we'll reach the right arm behind the midline. Left arm swings up and over the right thigh, pressing it over and then clasping lightly the left knee. So we have two fixed points from which to apply a nice torque. Again, this is a clockwise rotation, reaching up through the spine and breathing. And let's release. Bring that right leg up over the left thigh and just fold forward onto this position. Try to settle the knees downward, the right knee in particular on this one. Just relax the head, breathe. And we're going to slide that, extend the right leg out, left foot is tucked into the inner thigh, and we're going to rotate clockwise, preparing for a front fold, hamstring stretch. This movement, the head should be right over the thigh, reaching symmetrically with the arms. You can see the symmetry here. Left knee should be downward. And we're moving into the stretch on the exhale. So we breathe in, exhale, and we're going to rotate or revolve position. You can see the torso is clockwise rotated. And just trying to take my time, be patient, breathe into it. Ease out of it. Then I'm going to scooch forward to prepare for plow. Let the core muscles position you on this one and support yourself with your arms. You can stabilize the position like a chair or table. Once you have that position down, you can take the arms away and get further into the movement. Just go at your own level. Bring my knees to my forehead, my temple area, and I press in lightly on my temples. Arms are flat, and just relax into position. Again, everything should be controlled. Don't want any heaving or hoeing or jerky movements because of the position. Then I ease out with my core muscles, knees at 90 degrees, and we go into a spinal twist. Arms flat, shoulders relaxed, head rotates the other direction. And just hold that. Nice stretch for the spine, lumbar, thoracic, cervical. The core swings the legs to the other side. Head rotates the other direction. Again, relaxing, breathing. You can roll your eyes into the top of your head and to the side. And then we're gonna ease out of it. And that's one side. So let's do the other side. Typically I would hold these stretches a bit longer, but for the sake of this video, I just wanted to move through a little faster. Don't want to bore you guys, so you guys can certainly go at your own pace. You can see I'm rolling through my right leg a little bit in this pigeon, kind of finding the sweet spot, the tension spot, and lengthening up through the spine again. Reaching up through, now lengthening that left line through the thigh, hip flexors, torso, all the way up through the shoulder. Looking up through, getting some stretching in the cervical spine. Then I fold forward into the thigh, and I'm kind of rocking back and forth again, trying to find that tension spot and get a extra release. This is one of my tight spots in my body, not uncommon to be tight in this zone of the body. And I keep my hips down, I roll out of it to the left here, raise my spine up and out of the hips, preparing, just letting the muscles open up, preparing to swing my left leg up and over the right. And again, we're going to get in position. Be patient, let the tight gluteal muscles open up and hug that leg, pull it into the chest. Nice steady lever. Lengthen up through the spine, through the crown of the head. Take some breaths. Reaching the arm behind the midline of the body. Right arm swings the leg over, sweep over the leg, clasp the knee. Again, 2 lever points, pressing lightly and then applying that rotational torque. And stretching up. I'm a little bit tighter on this side. You can kind of see it. Just trying to rotate and lengthen up through the spine again. Hold it for a couple breaths. And then relax, release, bring the leg or the foot up onto the thigh. And in this position, fold forward. The left knee is dropping downward as you stretch. Releasing cervical spine. And just hold this as long as you want. And let's extend that leg. Right foot on the inner thigh of the left leg. Get into this hamstring stretch here. Providing a little bit of rotational leverage to allow for proper positioning of this stretch, so I can be kind of at a top dead center where the head is directly above the thigh and where the arms and shoulders are reaching symmetrically. And then I just hold the position. Breathe in, exhale. We reach a bit further into the stretch. No need to rush, just move as the tissues allow you to do so. Eventually you want to try to get the forehead down to the thigh. It's a good range of motion. Keeping the foot dorsiflexed in toward you. Then we're going to revolve. And so we offer that rotation. Torso is rotating counterclockwise, getting extra stretch through the lateral trunk, up through the shoulder blades, scapulothoracic region, and through the humeral zone, across the arm. Getting a nice stretch through the upper spine as well. So there's a lot going on here. Just take your time, be patient. Don't force anything. You want to maneuver into a better position on the exhale. And we'll ease out of it. I'm going to scooch forward again to make room for plow. Let the core musculature get you in place. And you can prop yourself up with the arms again to create a stable platform. This time on the second round, I'm going to go further, deeper into the stretch. So releasing the arms. And then I'm going to abduct the hips, open up the hips a bit. And we'll rotate the trunk side to side. This is a little more advanced, so you want to be careful and make sure you understand the movement before you attempt this. It can put a lot of stress on cervical extensors and internal core musculature. Then I'm just going to hang out in this position with the hips abducted, a couple of breaths, and easing out of it with the core. It's a good ab exercise. Knees fixed at 90 degrees. We're going to rotate into a spinal twist, and then I'm going to extend this line further, this lateral line, by extending the legs, creating a nice line from calcaneal all the way up really through the occiput. So we're going to go legs, hips, trunk, arms are relaxed, breathing, pulling the knees into 90, and then we rotate to the other side. Straighten the legs, stretching your spine. Nice relaxed position. Breathing deeply. And let's transition into the final position. Yoga, they call it Shavasana. I say we call this Stokvasana, just for the fun of it. And just kind of imprinting the body, getting symmetry, enjoying this posture. Great job. We did it. Keep at it. Do this stretch sequence as many times as you need. You can do it daily until the desired effect. Keep it up.